It was pretty awesome. I was kinda in shock for a minute. I didn't really realize that we're going to state until somebody was like, "Oh my gosh, we're going to state." And I was like, "Oh!" I didn't realize that we were until somebody told me, and it's really shocking because I didn't know how many rounds we had to go yet. We just support each other really. If if I'm not having a good game, Brooke is always there to back me up and keep me pushing, and or she'll take my spot and she'll finish the game for me. And if she's not having a very great game, then I will go in and help it for her too. Like we're just kind of like a tag team, I guess. I think it is an advantage. Like most schools don't have many pitchers; they usually just have one. It's very nice to have another pitcher that's just as good. Honestly, she's very good, and I really love having somebody right there for me. Um, so when I was younger, my dad, he said, "Man, this guy in baseball, Aaron Judge, is really good at hitting home runs. So I'm just gonna give you that number this season and try it out." And I was like, "Okay." Um, we just had to clean up errors, and we got to tell each other that we have each other's backs, and we need to lock in more and really set the tone this game so we can have one more. We didn't want to lose that game to Riesel and lose all of our seniors just to that game. We wanted to put more into it and get farther into the series than just round five. It's very cool. It's kind of hard to hear, so you got to yell at each other a little bit because of this, but it's kind of magical, honestly. It's kind
Yeah.
of crazy. Oh, I would say pitching because I've done it more often. I've I wasn't usually a hitter back in the day. I
Mhm.
was, but
Gotcha.
I like hitting. So, but I think I like pitching more, honestly. I really like. I don't know. I like all of softball, honestly.
Mm.
Um, I just love the feeling that I get when I accomplish one of my goals that I have for myself. Like I set goals to where that I need to accomplish like each season. Like I want to hit this speed and mile per hour. And I just love to push myself to get to that standard and to get to that goal. And honestly, that's what I love about softball is that I can push myself as hard as I want. And I don't know, just get to those goals that I set for myself. I wanted to consistently hit 65 pitching and I wanted to hit a home run. Like honestly, this season was my first time hitting home runs. Or yeah, because I usually don't hit a bunch.
Mm.
So this season was I hit my second home run in my entire life this season. Probably the Bosqueville one. I would say we were pretty close, and so that I just love that one. The playoff
Yeah.
Bosqueville game. I would say so, but I just try to just try to play softball and try to be the best I can, I guess, and hopefully that's good enough, I guess. I Here's a good one. Jane hitting her first home run versus the Riesel game to get us to the championship game against them. That was
Nice.
very that was crazy. Probably being more consistent and hitting the strike zone more often than just throwing a lot of chase pitches, I would say, and to get my spin better and faster. They're very good leaders. There's a lot of lessons that they taught me that season,
Mm.
and my favorite one would be to keep my head up after every play and not get down on myself and get out of my head. Honestly, like they were very good at that at keeping me pushing and not getting in my head and to stay focused the entire game. I think so, honestly. We're just our team is very based off of love, and so we just back each other up. Most importantly, we might not be one of the best teams, but we sure love each other enough to be one of the best teams. Like to, I don't know, just get to the point. Because I know a lot of people doubted us, and we proved a bunch of people wrong that season. And I really like that about our team.